We are getting ready to give another proposition for a employer. They gave us on Tuesday, and we want to respond for it before using the strike right. Because we think we can have a collective agreement between the two parties, but there's things right now that we can't accept in that proposition. So that's why we're having another proposition. Last one. Yes, mostly everywhere people are really mad. We got a few came here today. We have to stop them because some of them are ready to go on an illegal strike, and we don't want this. But we have to stop them. People are really mad. There's a lot of work injuries with the new methods of delivery. It has to stop somewhere. We want it to stop here.
How do you stop that? How do you make them not mad and doing the strike? Is your counter proposal, do you think it's strong enough?
Well, we're trying to convince them that we're still negotiating. It's not time. We have to preserve our image with the population. We are a public service, and we want to give the good service to the population.
What's unacceptable in the proposal?
Orphans clauses, that means disparity clauses. There's some of for the new employees. In Quebec, they're not allowed to have orphans clauses, but in federal they are allowed. New pay for the new people, change in the employment security, pension plan, a lot of disparity clauses. We have the problem with the new technology. It's okay, new technology, but it has to be, first of all, we have to put it right before going forward with it. And in Winnipeg, since last September, it's there, and the problems in Winnipeg are not solved, but Canada Post is still going forward, even if there's 1,600% increase of work injuries in Winnipeg. In Laval, where it's implemented in Quebec, there's about 1,000% increase of work injuries.
So basically new technology and new employees will get less money, less benefits.
And we want to offer new services to the population in regions and in Montreal, in big cities too. We know our work will change. We're ready for that, and we understand it. But we can offer new services, and we could give the last mile delivery, which has a big impact in the environment. We want to offer new services. Example, in Europe, a lot of countries have financial services, government services in the post office, and we think it's the right place to do it. But we just hope Canada Post will understand it that way. It's profitable for them, and we have to know that Canada Post, since 15 years, are doing profits, and even in the financial crisis of 2009, they did a record of profits, $2,081 million. So the law says that Canada Post has not the right to have deficit. But it doesn't say you have to make million and million and million and million and hundreds of millions of profit. It says give a good service to the population, and that's what we're offering the population.
How far apart are you then, compared to their proposal and your counter proposal? How far apart are you?
We're kind of far away, but let's hope it's our first proposition. So let's hope that Canada Post will look at it before saying no to it.
Does your counter proposal include better wages and better benefits for the new employees and improvements for the new technology and stuff like that?
We want the new employees to be treated like they are right now. Like most of the rights, they don't have all are the same rights, but most of the rights they have it, and we want it to stay like that in the Canada Post position. They will come with the lowest pay, and it would take them 7 years to, and they don't have the same employment security, not the same pension plan. They are members, they are workers, they have the right to have the same rights as the other ones.
So basically your counter proposal is sort of like no to your proposal.
Exactly.
How do you expect a negotiated settlement if you're saying no and they're saying one thing and you're saying
I hope we're going to convince them, because they have the money to do it. We are ready to help to find solutions with them that would help them make profits to give the population more services. But we can help them if they want to listen to us.
And I understand since you're offering a counter offer, the strike date is pushed up.
Yeah, right now we have the legal right next Wednesday, but with the with the proposition means that we won't go out at least before the end of next week or the beginning of the one after. But we're still hoping to have a collective agreement that's going to be accepted by the two parties.
But how optimistic are you?
I'm always optimistic. Let's cross our fingers and let's hope we're going to convince Canada Post.
And how do you convince the population? We're sort of thinking, well, I don't know, you want to sort of like more wages, better wages for your new employees, but how can Canada Post afford this? And especially when a lot of people are emailing these days and they don't need your services.
Well, you have in the documents I gave you some of the information about how many letters less there is, and it's not that dramatic. We have more letters now than we had 10 years ago. And just for the population, in 2008, Government Harper made an examination of the postal service with the memories, and the population said that most than 70% they want to still have a public service, universal public service. So I think the population understand these enjeux. I don't know how to say in English, what we're facing, but I think they understand good, and I think they're proud of their postal service in Canada and Quebec.
Merci bien.
Merci beaucoup.